Hello, everyone. All right, we're back with some MTG Arena stuff. Yeah, so I'm going for top 10 rank in Arena Constructed, using only home brews, things I'm making, only the decks that I will be building. Right now we're at rank 76. Actually, tanked. I mean, from 35 to 76 seems like a pretty big tank to me because it takes so long to change a rank when you're this low on the leaderboard. Um, but yeah, we tanked a bit just due to decay. We haven't played any Magic in the past couple of days, and really have tanked a lot. So I really want to get back up into that sweet top 50 spot. I mean, that would be sick to end the season there. I've never ended top 250. I've ended, I think, the highest like 400. So it'd be really cool to get back into that 50 spot and kind of like solidify our position a little bit more. But yeah, I think today we're gonna take a look at our decks, and I'm thinking we might run the Ooh Baby deck again. And this deck is basically the premise of it is just a ramp and play big shit deck. Namely, we want to kind of ramp into our Nexus of Becoming, which will allow us to play something like Threefold Thunderhulk, which will give us a 6/6 with 6/1/1 gnomes that will create 6 more gnomes every single turn. If we can do that, that'd be really fucking sick. So um, we might ramp into that, ramp into other big drop like a Saint Alenda. This is a Naya deck, so we're gonna have a lot of nice big creatures um, to go right into. And then the way we're getting there is with some removal, um, some ramp, Ancient Cornucopia, Clifftop Lookout, Relics of Rubble Belt. This is an alchemy deck. If you don't recognize some of the cards while we're playing, we'll probably see some of the cool cards that are unique to alchemy and um, see how they help us out. One of the coolest cards in my deck that I've been playing since it came out in my Gruul decks and my Naya decks is Mythweaver Pock, which basically doubles a land every time you play one with him on the battlefield, and his power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. So this guy gets fucking massive, and it's just kind of fun to play him because it enables so much stuff later in the game. Obviously, not the best card. It's easily killed by removal. It doesn't have an enter to the battlefield effect. If you play it with a land drop still available, that is your enter to the battlefield effect. You get an extra copy of that land. Um, so yeah, and then other cards that are important here are Beza. Beza is a really nice stabilizer card. So if we're really behind on board or really behind on life or cards, this will get us there. We're normally not going to do that. There's a land one as well. If we're behind on lands, we get a treasure with this. Normally not going to hit that with this deck because we got so many ramp spells, and I guess Clifftop's the only one that ramps before that, but um, maybe we'll hit that with this. But anyways, Starfall Invocation's kind of mint in this deck because it's a board wipe, but also you can get back your big creature if you want by gifting a card. Really, really, really sweet. I don't see that happening too much, or we'll blow up the board with a Saint Alenda on it, just because I think we're gonna be using these board wipes earlier on, if at all, in these matches, because a lot of the times we're just using them to stabilize the board more, um, so yeah, give me 1 second. I need to fix my Twitch stream and stuff. Let's see. I want to see how I sound, so I'm just gonna check out my channels. Here we go. I think I sound pretty good. If anyone ends up joining and has any issues, please let me know, and we can get that sorted out. I don't think that we're having too many issues though. I just got a new mic, and the new mic is fucking gas, and I love it. I'm just kind of enjoying working this shit out here. But I go to my page, Corn Dog Jones Jr. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're back. All right. So finishing the deck tech, Boneheart Dracosaur is just another big drop that I thought was cool. You could put in here. Roxanne is another really, really, really nice 5 drop. It's a 4/3. When it enters, you make a meteorite that deals 2 damage to any target, and then it adds a mana to your mana pool. if you tap it. So it's just a mana rock that does damage when it comes in. Really nice at killing like little dirty creature decks. Because it just like every time it enters or attacks, it's just like creating like a kill spell, basically a tiny creature kill spell. And then like whenever you tap that an artifact token for mana, you add an extra mana of any type that artifact token produced. So I thought that this was for any artifact originally, and I was confused why Ancient Cornucopia wasn't triggering, or something like Relics of the Rubble Belt. And I found out that it's any artifact token. So I don't know. I don't know if it like synergizes as well as I thought it did. Like if I'm looking at something like artifact token, there. I mean, okay, these are all cards that have both artifact and token in their name. I don't think there's really anything that's gonna tap for more mana because of that, other than these meteorites that it makes, and also treasures. Treasures is true as well, but hey, I think it's a sick card, and also you get to sing the Roxanne song when it comes out. I'm not gonna sing it for you now. That would ruin the surprise, but. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go into the end pieces here. Trumpeting Carnosaur, great removal spell or discard, I guess. Dodges things like counters just because it's a discard, and it like if you wanted to play it later in the game, like its ETB is Discover 5 and it's a 7/6 trample, so it's really just a strong ass card. Caldera Breaker, actually, it's funny. I didn't edit. I just started the stream. I didn't edit the deck at all. But Caldera Breaker has got to go. So I had a Gruul deck with Caldera Breaker, and the whole purpose was to enable Caldera Breaker. So you play it and then you sacrifice it, and when you did that, it would give you almost all the lands in your deck. So I was running mostly mountains and forests, a little bit of forest, but this would, when it dies, it gives you all the cards that are exiled. So it exiles all the mountain cards from your library when you play it, and then when it dies, it puts all those cards onto your battlefield untapped if they would come in untapped. And then you get to conjure 4 cards named Volcanic Geyser. So 4 just like direct burn, like Banefire spells. So I would basically end up getting like 20 lands on the board and then just burning them in the face. And even if you don't have a sacrifice outlet for this card, it's just a 6/6 that's beating you in the face every single turn. And then like, what do? Do you kill it? Do you not kill it? Oh, I guess I have to kill it or else I'm gonna die. Oh wait, I killed it. They get a ton of land. They get to put 4 of these instant kill spells in their deck. Really strong. It's really fun card. Only thing is, if I'm playing a Naya deck, I'm not gonna have that much access to red or mountains in specific in my deck. And to be honest, like that's just not gonna fly. Like its ability right now is potentially ramp 3 or 4 mountains. If it gets exiled, it doesn't even get that second trigger. So you're just like deck thinning a little bit with getting like a little bit of your like extra lands out of your deck. I don't think it has enough value for a 6-drop in this deck. So I think right now, after I go through the rest of the cards, I might look for a replacement for Caldera Breaker, and after that, I might consider making a new deck with Caldera Breaker as the focus, because I had that before the last update, update to the card pool. So the last rotation, I had that, and I was really loving it. It wasn't a competitive deck at all. It was more like just like a fun deck. But I would like to have another deck like that. I mean, I think that the rotation is so fresh right now, and it's so much fun to like play cool new decks that are like really competitive, because the card pool is so weak in Alchemy. So I think I might try to build another Caldera Breaker deck. I just need to find a viable sacrifice outlet for it. So yeah, move on from that. Nexus of Becoming is an artifact. It's a 6-drop. And you get to draw a card at the beginning of combat every turn, and then you can put a creature or artifact from your hand onto the battlefield as a 3/3 golem. So this is just like playing good cards with strong ETBs for free every turn, and also drawing you an extra card. You get like 1 or 2 of these out. Really strong, pretty game ending. It's pretty much over for your opponent. This card's really bad against Heist, I will say, because it's a really nice Heist target. And it also enables, I don't have removal for artifacts or enchantments in this deck, So it enables a card like, let's see, where's the blue black one? Like this, Weave the Nightmare, which is it heists it, if you have a permanent you don't control or you don't own but you control on your battlefield, it allow you to do 2 of these modes instead of 1, so they could counter, like, let's say they like took my Nexus of Becoming and played it, they could then, like, if I played like a non-creature spell, they could counter it and heist my library, or counter it and kill one of my creatures. So it's generally not good to have a lot of things that your opponents can play on the board and have stick, uh, and not be able to remove when you're playing a heist deck, because then they can keep getting more and more value off this card, which is pretty much game ending. But for my purposes, like, I'm not gonna worry too much about the heist decks. I always do when I like in this format, because like you're thinking, okay, I need to make a good deck that plays against the XXX decks. But when you're playing heist, you're like, I need to make a deck that plays against all these decks and that plays good against itself. So you need to figure out a way to around that. And like for this deck, the way that it plays well against itself is Getaway Glamour, because you can exile one of the creatures that was stolen from their board back onto your side, as well as have a kill spell built in on the second mode. And then there's other cards like my ramp will get me to my big spells before they're able to play my big spells. So that's like one way to go around the heist mechanic, is like they have to pay extra mana to get to those big spells. Will there stall an extra value from heisting and from the cards that they put on the board that gain benefits from heisting? Will those cards outpace your cards, or will you be able to just blow over them with that extra mana they had to spend to enable their combos and stuff? So this is one of the ways I do it, is just with ramp. So finishing off into my 2 big finishers, other than Trumpeting Carnosaur and Caldera Breaker, Saint Elenda is probably one of the biggest, or best big drops in the format right now. So basically, you play it and then you conjure one of 5 spells into your hand, and you get to choose which one of those spells they are. So there is a Pacify that gains 4 life when it comes in. There is a 3/2 creature that gains 4 life. A Naturalize, destroy artifact or enchantment then you gain 4 life. There's also a draw card, you gain 4 life, and there's 4 cards you can conjure. So you either disable a creature, play a creature of your own, kill an artifact or enchantment, or you draw a card. And all of them gain you 4 life, and the 4 life is really key here, because at the end of your turn you create an XX avatar creature token, which X is equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. So basically, I'll be playing I'll be playing this, and I get to play. By the way, I get to play these spells for free, which is nice. I'll play this. Ideally, I'll like kill a really important artifact or enchantment with this, or like disable one of like their biggest creatures, or maybe like just get some more board presence with this guy, and then like I will get an extra 4/4 token at the end of the turn. If they can't remove it, you're swinging in next turn for 4 damage. You're getting that lifelink trigger, and then you're also creating another avatar. So this is like a life gain deck's like dream, is having this card. Unfortunately, there isn't really like a strong life gain deck in this format. Maybe I could try to build a bat deck. That'd be kind of fun. With this is like a top end. The only thing is this is like a really really like expensive top end. So I don't know if that's what bats are really going for. But this is just like a guaranteed like gas card beater, like fantastic finisher, and also stabilizer. So we like to have this card in our deck, and it's also like it's really, it's just a fun card as well. So last card we have is Threefold Thunderhulk. This card's pretty mid, to be honest. So it enters, and then you create a number of 1/1 colorless golems or gnomes, each equal to its power, and its power is 3+1/+1 counters when it enters. Only thing is, if you play this with Nexus of Becoming, it becomes a banger card, because you put this in for free, and then it enters a 3/3. Oh wait, it enters with 3+1/+1 counters on it. So instead of giving you 3 colorless 1/1 colorless gnomes, it gives you 6. Every turn you're swinging for 6, it's giving you 6 more gnomes, and it's just it's just like a complete bomb. It's hard to overcome this if you let it sit in the battlefield. Even its ETB is just like something that completely changes the game when you're playing it with Nexus of Becoming. So definitely could work on my finishers here. I want to. I think that it would make this deck a lot more competitive. And just to let me look at my untapped for this deck. The deck is already incredibly competitive, even with some iffy cards as the finishers. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I mean I have had a kind of bad running in the end with this deck, but you'll see that it bad is just like it's kind of like it's not bad. So I'll pull it up on the screen here. I have a 76% win rate with this deck. So every 4 games, I'm winning 3 of them. That's pretty damn strong. And I think my early iterations were actually the best in this deck. What did I do to change it that got it worse? I got rid of a high noon and I changed a land. Yeah, I think that's just like kind of general like statistical noise. But yeah, this is a banger deck. It's really fun. I think that if we're going to improve it, I think the main thing we have to do is think about our finishers. So we'll do 5, 6, 7 in the Naya colors. And one thing we could also do is focus more on a legendary shell. So if this is kind of like a direction I took an old deck of mine. But if we wanted to focus on a legendary shell, here we go to Annie Joins Up, and this is just a 5 damage kill spell that triggers your legendary creature triggers twice. So we could ramp into this and maybe like get 2 Roxanne triggers or 2 Saint Elenda triggers, which is really strong because you get 2 free spells and then an 8/8 at the end of your turn when it ETBs. So that's really strong. Only thing is it will only combo with these 2 cards in my deck, which is like it's all right, you know. It's not gonna be fantastic. I guess it combos with Beza, but like you're not gonna get too much more value off of that. If I search up legendary in these colors, we could like just transform this deck right now. It's already super competitive, so I don't know if that's like the kind of vibe we're going for. But like something else we could put in is like an Osher Chasm or like Calamity. Calamity is actually really strong, but I don't see it being too valuable with the cards we have here. Maybe like a 3-fold Thunderhulk could be good with, or like Trumpeted Carnosaur. It's obviously fantastic with Trumpeted Carnosaur. But the more legends we put in, the more like issues we're gonna have with like with this card and with like it's just not gonna be a good combo piece with the Annie Joins Up as well. So that's something we have to think about too. I'm just looking at other cards that might work here. Not really that great. Yaris, Anzrag won't be working too well with this. I think Anzrag is like kind of a trap card. It's like seems really strong because like you can play it, you can like keep swinging and they can't block it unless they want more combats. But like it just doesn't seem strong enough. One thing I could do with the Annie Joins Up, which I've done a numerous amount of times before, is play an Agris Koss with Annie Joins Up. And basically with Annie Joins Up, you play him and you play the Annie Joins Up, and he comes in and he suspects a creature, but he gets 2 triggers, and if a creature's suspected, you exile it. So you play him, and it's also a kill spell. You get a 2/4 double strike vigilance. If he sticks, every single turn he's swinging, he's killing a creature. Unbelievably broken, so strong. I don't know if that's the vibe we're going for in this deck. It would make this deck like a contender, I'd say, but I already have a deck very similar, and I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. Another 4-drop that's good is Bruce Tarl. And it's just a value card. You play it, you either get a 2/2 double strike Ox, or you get an exile trigger where you can like play an on-land card off the top of your deck until the end of your next turn. So it's one of those cards that could help us get there. Like it could slow down the board and like give us presence. But the thing is, if I'm exiling something big and I can't play it, like I only have so many big pieces in my deck. I don't know if I want to like throw this in. So I'm gonna leave that out for now. Tajik is unbelievably strong. One of like the best cards in Boros for alchemy. So this card is basically it's a indestructible haste. Every turn it gets a +1/+1 counter, and based on the number of +1/+1 counters, it will put like sorry, let me see if I can. I don't want to craft this shit, man. Okay, it'll put like in order these cards. So if it gives 1+1/+1 counter, it'll put a Boris Recruit. 2 will be this, 3 will be this, 4 will be this, and then 5 is an Aurelia, which is like obviously like you're gonna be building a big board state with this card, and Aurelia is just really strong with a big board state. So that's strong. Don't think anything else here really fits, to be honest. I had a Chameleon in here, but with the way my deck's built, I don't have a ton of good 5 and under drops, so I thought the Chameleon wasn't worth it. And it also is really good in Heist deck, so I took it out. I'm thinking I might dump the Caldera Breaker. No, the I don't have enough legends. Yeah, I think we dump the Caldera Breaker. Tajik's just too valuable, and it's a really nice steal target for Heist decks, which we can just steal back with Getaway Glamour. So, yeah, I think Tajik's just a nice card to put in here just to win more games. To be honest, like that's all it does, just wins games. So, yeah, I think that we're gonna stick with this. We didn't make too many changes. I think we just changed that Caldera Breaker, which is like a little sad. It's a little sad to not have it because it's like a really niche card that no one plays, and I think it's really fun. But also, it could be a little bit stronger with this. So I think we run it. I think we run an Ooh Baby deck, and we'll see if we can get some Roxannes, some Roxanne triggers flowing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some big creatures because a lot of the decks I've been playing recently have just been like heavy removal, like eking out wins, and I think that there's a lot of different ways you can play this format. That actually like the range of decks is astonishing. So, like in the top 500 of players, like the most important one or the most prominent one is Heist. Heist always wins. There's always like you play a top 500 player, you're gonna play Heist. I think Tarnar is a Heist player. I played him a few days ago, but there's just like a lot of really strong Heist decks that are kind of dominating. Starfall Invocation. One thing I didn't note about this. Oh, he's a red player. Starfall Invocation is an anti-heist card as well, because you play it, you give them a card, then you return a creature card that may have been stolen, because it goes back to your graveyard, and you can put it back to your battlefield. So it's like it's a kill spell and a steal a card spell. Really, really, really interesting card, and it works really well. So here what we're going to do is, if he pumps this guy up, then we're going to be able to Radiant Smite him. I imagine that he would pump him up, because there's really, like, if he sees Naya colors, I don't think he's going to see, like, a ton of kill spells. Unless he's run into me before, Alright, so he has the Slick Shot Show Off. I think that means that I just have to keep holding these kill spells. I can't be ramping right now, which is kind of sad. Unless I just play a Shove Aside. Yeah, maybe I kind of go balls deep here. I'm not sure. I think I might go balls deep, yeah. Because I need to get to these invocations, because he's gonna start filling up the board. If he has like another Manifold Mouse, he can offspring it and stuff. And I have this as an answer for the Slick Shot if he makes it big enough. Emberheart Challenger. All right. So he has one more card he's gonna play. All right. I'm just gonna stop some damage here and make him chill out on the. Oh wait, he didn't have to play. Oh, never mind. That was a bad play. For some reason I thought that was using a mana. Yeah, now he has to pump up like his Manifold Mouse again. That was dumb of me. So I'm taking 11 because of that. Oh, that was so stupid. Anyways, now I'm down to 8. Huge punt, but we get to gain some life with this Ancient Cornucopia every turn. And hopefully we can ramp into this threefold Thunderhulk and kind of gain some board presence so he can't shit on me. Next turn I think is a Relics of Rebel Belt turn, and then we hold Radiant Smite for that kill spell for a creature he pumps, as well as Lost Jitte. Oh, he doesn't have anything. That's wonderful. Yeah, so I think if he doesn't have anything, I think that we're feeling really comfortable here, because that means he probably has 2 pump spells in his hand, or maybe he has like a fling spell. But I think as long as we're holding up some removal with the Radiant Smite, we shouldn't be able to be like cheesed out with like a huge hit from something all at once. So I'm not gonna play that Cruel Signet because of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 mana next turn. So this is exactly what I was talking about. Heartfire Hero. If he manages to pump this up to like a 5/5 or something, like he'll be able to kill me the same turn with like with a fling spell. I'm actually Getaway Glamour's so good here. All right. Yeah, I think we just play this Gruul Signet. So another cool thing about Getaway Glamour, it's really nice against heist decks, but also really nice against red. If you have enough mana, you can blink and destroy a creature. So he's going to give this guy haste. Yep. So right now what I can do is I can wait for attacks. And I was hoping he'd pump something up. But what I'm really going to do is I'm going to exile this card right here. And I'm going to destroy this one. So I'm eliminating the punishment from one of these Heartfire Heroes by removing a counter from it and having it come back later. And I'm also killing one of his other ones. So let's say like he had 2 slick shots and they were both attacking for 10. It would be like I would be removing 2 of those big board threats from his board, and then like killing one of them and then like slowing the other one down. It's just like a little thing that I can do to like slow down red players and hopefully win the game. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm considering cycling this Radiant Smite, but I think it's too good here to do that. I can play this threefold Thunderhulk right now, and hopefully get some value off of it. He might actually be running a Shove-Aside, which is what that card he's been holding this whole time, because I haven't really played any creatures. If he is, then might lose this guy. No, I don't think he is. Alright, so he's going to double pump this Heartfire Hero, I think. Hopefully he gets it up to 4 damage, or 4 whatever, 4 power, so I can Radiant Smite it. So I'm going to double block with the Gnomes. Okay, he didn't do that. Alright, here we're going to sacrifice a Signet, so he gets stronger and he'll make more Gnomes next turn. And yeah, I said this before, Saint Elenda is the ultimate finisher in this deck. I play this. This is a cute little Heartfire Hero, like good for him. He can make it really strong if he wants, but for the rest of the game he can't attack with it. So just like a complete game ender. If he wants, he can also just sacrifice his Heartfire Hero with the with that kill spell. Yeah, he knows the game's over because we're building too much of a board and stuff like that. So that's kind of the deck. We stall until we can get to the point we want to, and it worked out really well. I think everything worked out really well that game. Like I made a huge punt in the middle, and we're still able to win. Like with some life in the tank. We're definitely gonna update this win-loss thing, because I like to see the numbers go, man. And there we go. 1-0. 1-0. I'm thinking that the stream will be like 1 or 2 more hours from here on out, just because I wanna get some good games in, and then I got a life to live, man. Um, but let's see, subscriptions. All right, we're gonna pull up this here. All right, opponent goes first. If he's mono red, we're screwed with this hand. 2/3 Thunderhulks is a bad starting hand. I say one thing I'm really bad at in terms of being like a Magic player is I'm not like a good mulliganer. Like, I don't know. I'm just, I just like take what's given to me almost. Like, I don't think about what the opening hand I have is. It's kind of bad. I should definitely think about just being a little bit more patient and playing things out. Wow, that is an interesting card to have in here. I'm not complaining. Like, he's playing a new card. Like, I always want to get variants in like the decks I'm playing against, because you just see the same things over and over again. Okay, so this is an otter deck. Here, I'm just gonna try to slow him down as much as possible. So I'm thinking I might not need this then if it's an otter deck. All right, lovely. All right, so we're gonna play the Relics of Rebel Belt. We're gonna get a, what do we have? We have 2 white sources already. I'll get a green source and a Gruul source. All right, now we're gonna put in the Gruul source here. And now these Fable passages, I can crack them and just like instantly get value off of them. So if he starts to put some pressure on me and I lose some life, we got this Beza. I think I might just pop him down here regardless, because he's a nice body. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5. Yeah, we can play the Golgari Signet and the Beza. Okay, so I wasn't expecting the Monstrous Rage. He's missing blue. Interesting. Alright, well, he just enabled the Beza a little bit. And we are going to get this, and we're going to get it on red. No, I'm going to do another white, just because if we pull a Saint Elenda, we'll have the mana for that. And I'm going to tap this for green. And that for green-red, I'm going to play this Golgari Signet, just so we keep this white up for the Beza. And he doesn't have more cards in hand or anything like that, but I will be playing this Beza straight up as a nice little blocker. Nice I pulled this Not on my watch. It's good against decks with like Monstrous Rages and stuff, because it's an instant speed removal piece, and it's good against cards like Heartfire Hero because it's not actually killing them. It's an exile spell. This card is like purely an anti-meta card. It's not gonna be like a card that's gonna fit into a lot of different formats. Obviously, like, no one ever really plays this card, but in terms of this meta, this card is fantastic. Just because it shits on mono red so hard. And next turn we get to play one of the 3-fold Thunderhulks, and start to grow our board a little bit more. And then turn after that we'll get another one, and hopefully we'll be dumping out gnomes onto the battlefield. Another consequence is a really bad word for this, but like another piece in this deck is that I'm putting these signets out in the battlefield, and I play this Thunderhulks, and I have a ton of. Why would he play that now? I'm interested. Thunder Salvo. Wow, what is this? All right. Well, I think we just get the Thunderhulk out now, or we do the Rubble Belt and Not on my watch, and I'm okay with that too. I think I'm gonna do that. Kind of. Yeah. I think we do that. I want to Nod my watch this Harnesser Storms. He's giving them a mana advantage, and I'm not gonna be able to kill it unless we play this Not on my watch, because this Thunderhulk won't be big enough next turn. Nope, that is not. I want to tap this green and play the Golgari Signet. I need this white to be open. I got 3 Gruul Signets running here. Just swing in, man. I'll take care of that guy real quick. I'm assuming he has blue in his hand because he clearly is a little bit. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's not how it works. That's silly. All right. I forgot that I need to have an open mana to tap for those colors. That's really dumb of me. Silly, silly, silly. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but, you know, having... Oh, he has blue now. Non-creature or otter spell. He has a fling. All right. Non-creature spell, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. This guy might make a pretty big mistake here. He's gonna fling this Harness Swarms at my 3-fold Thunderhulk. And unfortunately, I can pump up my 3-fold Thunderhulk at instant speed. Yeah. Yep. So we let all this resolve except for the last piece, and then we pump him up. People don't read this card a lot. It's one of those cards that, like, yeah. I'm just gonna sacrifice a Gruul Signet here. Yeah, he's just gonna fling that and lose his creature. I mean, it's like, I can't blame him that much. It's a really fringe card, but yeah. We're gonna build a board. Hoping that he kind of throws in the towel here. Yeah, good game. Boom, 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 boom. I have some removal here in case he somehow makes Bria fucking ripped. Yeah. Alright. GG's, Remy. Alright. We're 2-0 right now. When I played this, so I played this deck on stream the other day, and I think I went like 10-0 at the beginning or something, or like I had some ridiculous stat line. It was pretty awesome. I had a good time. All right, we're gonna keep this. This is actually a really nice opening hand. I know I was talking about my inability to kind of like parse out nice hands and just like I just play whatever the fuck I see. Mono red is just a nice hand against mono red. I'm happy that he's playing it. Manifold Mount, or not Manifold, Heartfire Hero, no. Alright, we have the Knot on my watch. It's going to be one of our best tools against this guy's deck. Heartfire Hero, is he going to pump it up? Alright. As I said before, like this card just like the ultimate Heartfire Hero, like removal piece or counter, because you can pump this guy up all you want. I'm just gonna be exiling it. It's not gonna get that death trigger. At the end of the day, it's just like a 1/1 that pumps for 1, and then like it's like you get no more value off that. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Beza's not a great play here just because we're going to Starfall Invocation. I found the Shove Aside. Wow. This guy is getting kind of dogged right now. Does he have a pump spell is the question. So I think I can safely wait and play this pump spell. Oh wait, he can't. No, 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 no. If he has something um like the thing that kills an artifact and pumps a creature, this shove aside's useless. I'm gonna wait though, because if he plays something else and pumps that too, like I might just wait and play the Starfall Invocation. All right, Monstrous Rage. This is. Oh, we went first, so we can't play that. All right. All right, we'll take the 5. Demonic Ruckus. All right, so we're gonna grab a green for this. I think it's gonna be the Beza. Really should have shoved aside that guy, but yeah, we're just gonna try to kill this guy now. Oh, he let it go through. Well, all right. And then we're gonna play the Beza. We'll draw a card and gain 4 life, so we're back up to 16. Man, this card's so good. It's just like a bomb in like so many situations. It's honestly seems like a little bit unfair. Like for a mono red deck, like I played that and now he's basically like 2 turns behind because he worked like hard for that damage. All right, we're gonna play red. I think I know I have the Nexus of Becoming, but I think I just want to build my board a little stronger. If I Nexus in this Bonehorde Dracosaur, it's a 3/3 flying first strike, which like is kind of a big downgrade to be honest, especially for like a card like it's against like mono red. Like you need that extra power on your board. And I'm gonna just get in damage. He didn't play anything last turn, so I'm not like shaking in my boots or anything. I think he might just have like a shitload of pump spells in his hand and nothing to do with them. All right. I think I just drew kind of the win right there. So we're going to do this. And now we have 4 mana up for a Getaway Glamour, so we can either bounce a creature or destroy a creature. As long as no other creature has higher power. So I could bounce my Beza and destroy like a creature he pumps up to the moon, so I could like have the Beza phase in and like get value off that as well. But I'm just going to swing in with these 2 now. And I'm just going to hold this up for a kill spell. All right, what are you doing? I think he might be showing us the pump spells he has here. Oh, shock. Okay. He has shocks. When before rotation happens, I think mono red used to be a lot. It used to be a lot different. So it used to be like a flood the board type deck. Like Brothers to Den was really good against it because they'd play this Lord of the Rings card that would basically like what's the word, demonic ruckus. The Lord of the Rings card would basically like put 2 1/1 white humans and then gain haste, so it was like kind of like a get your shit big quick deck. And he's gonna sacrifice it now. Yep. I mean I can just tell sometimes, man. See you later. You play the red decks enough, you kind of know like when they're struggling, and like this guy was definitely struggling this game. Yeah, good game. 71. All right, so yeah, we're recouping our losses here from just that horrific amount of time we took off from playing. 2 days. Oh my gosh. Cooping our losses a bit. I'm going to update that win counter to 3 dubs. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. And, oh, it's not showing on the stream, is it? Oh, there we go. 3 losses. 3 wins, 0 losses. Some nice dubs here. Opponent goes first. Another good mono red hand, but he's going to be playing discard. Against discard, I think that Clifftop Lookouts. I think Omen Path Journey doesn't have enough. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit too slow. I need to get like some stuff going. Getaway Claimer's gonna be terrible against this deck, just because. Yeah, I dumped that. I know it's like a. Well, does he have 3 Hopeless Nightmares? Wow, this guy's going in. All right, so goal is to get Clifftop Lookout and play the Beza and maybe get an extra card back. If he has a Bandit's Talent, then I think I'm going to have to discard the Lookout. He's going to heist me? Okay. Seems kind of weird for a discard deck, to be honest. I don't think it's anything he can take from my deck that's a 2-mana spell. That's not removal, yeah. My guess is he'll take an endgame card. 3-fold Thunderhulk is good to get into, but I think it's going to be a long ways off. If he makes his discard again, it's going to be the Thunderhulk. Get rid of you. But really cards we're looking for against this guy, I think, are going to be Tajik. Yeah, okay, that's a fair one to grab. All right, I'm not going to play the Beza because it doesn't net me a card here. Maybe it will. Yeah, I'll play the... it's good to get board presence going. Beza. Here we go. I shouldn't have played the land. That's one thing I need to be more careful about, because I would have got that extra trigger off the Beza. Honestly, pretty all right there with that. He's gonna do some scrying. So glad he hasn't pulled a Bandit's Talent yet, because then I don't have to worry too much about my hands right now. Another Beza. All right, so he has 6 lands. I'm just gonna play this Beza right now, and I'm not going to play the land, because if he wants me to discard a card with this card, then I'm gonna want to discard the Plains instead of the Thunderhulk. He has interaction here, I think. He has something. Did he have another heist card? Ashiok? What the hell? Alright, you can make the Nightmares. So we're going to be swinging at Ashiok here. Tajik is so strong here, even better than Thunderhulk. He has a 1-mana interaction spell because they're sticking all this shit. So I'm just going to swing everything at the Ashiok. I don't know what his vibe is. He's going to block that with the Clifftop. He'll take 1 from the... I would be comfortable just killing these Nightmares too. He's going to block the Beza well with the Lookout. If a card was put in exile, so he doesn't want to get rid of the Ashiok. Not dead after all? What did he use it on? He used it on the Lookout? That's coming back to my control. What are you doing, pal? Ooh, that's a huge oops, man. I'm not gonna make him feel bad about it, but that's tough. He lost. All right, I think he might have pulled 2 swamps there, which is why he dipped. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I don't think he knew that. I mean, that's like a good learning moment for sure. But yeah, that's tough. Alrighty. So we are 4-0 now. Let's update that real quick. 4-0 feels awesome. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm feeling good about adding that Tajik in there, just because. I mean, that was a strong piece to play there. It was like even better than my 7 drop. In many cases, this is like the worst card in my deck, but it has like one good synergy with Nexus, so it's like kind of fun to play. But I don't know. It's a little bit suspect. And also, like, we're 4-0, which is sick, but does that really mean the deck's good? I can't really tell when I'm playing like Alchemy, because the deck like power levels are pretty weak. Not because the players are weak or anything, just because like which like they might be weaker than the average player, but just because like there's such a small card pool. Imperium Thopterist is a must kill. Here, I'm gonna get another white in case we don't pull a white source from this lookout for the Beza. But yeah, the Imperium Thopterist makes a Ornithopter every turn, and all Thopters get +2/+0. Okay, he's playing a Bristly Bill. Alright, that could get big quick. Lovely, we hit our land drop. So if we get another land drop next turn, I'm going to put this on red. If we get another land drop next turn, we'll be able to Nexus into threefold Thunderhulk. Or we could even, like at worst, we Beza. But we could also Nexus into, like, St. Elenda and shut off his Bristly Bill. You know, there's a lot of options here. Shove aside on Bristly Bill is awesome. We do that. Yeah, we do that, and then we play the Beza. Wow, this is a really nice curve out. Yeah, we draw the card. Really nice. I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna chump block this guy, and then we have a Radiant Smite as well. Working out super well so far. I think we kind of curved out nicely here. Second Hammer Skull. Yada yada yada. I think I block here. Clifftop Lookout plus the Radiant Smite is nice. Alright. Nice thing about this card is, like, it does come in tapped off this guy, but if, like, when you have this guy, you're gonna have 3 lands anyways, so you're always gonna be able to search this for whatever you want. So it is like a nice little duel, or like I don't know where I'm going with this, man. Whatever. I think we just blow this guy's back out with a Radiant Smite, and then the Nexus into Saint Elenda or threefold Thunderhulk. All right, I'll block again. All right, yeah, we're gonna do the threefold Thunderhulk and just like get like a massive board. Why did? Oh wait, I don't have this guy caught yet. That's right. White Nexus. We're gonna draw an extra card and play this big ass dude. Oh baby, that just looks so good. That makes putting this card in the deck worth it. Boom. All right, that feels so good. You can get all the two little flyers you want, man. I think we're gonna blow over you if you don't do something fast. Although this guy can get big fast too, but we're gonna have a lot of little mini blockers, so tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. That's a terrible card. You shouldn't be playing that. And what is last? See, the issue with his deck is it doesn't seem to like really go anywhere. Like he has early game, like he has like a aggro built in with Imperium Thopterist, and like he has aggro with the Bristly Bill as well. Like he can make his creatures big, but like what did he have? He had like freeze in place is like, I guess it's a little bit. I don't know. I really can't. I don't see the synergy in his deck. So we play the Saint Elenda, and I think we're going to. Its activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. I think I might shut down the Bristly build because if he's doubling counters, he maybe could be able to get back into this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut down the Bristly bill. Because if you could put a counter on the Steam Core Scholar and then like start to grow that shit, um, it could just like go over the top of us and win the game for him. And honestly, not really sure why I guess swinging with everything's not terrible, but yeah, we got the 4-4. I think we're pretty good here, unless he gets something that like is pretty game ending on top. I think that we might have weathered the storm. Good game. Oh baby. Yeah, I'm not too sure about his deck. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like I don't want to discount like his shit, but I think it could be a lot better if he focused on one thing. Cause dinos cruel dinos is obviously the best, and then um, like Simic dinos doesn't make too much sense to me, just cause like all the dinos aren't in those colors, and he has a card that gets a stun counter if he doesn't have tons of dinos. Like just I'm not seeing the thought process too much. But hey man, he can play the decks he wants to play, you know. All right, that was a good draw. This is undoubtedly gonna be a tough game. Just because I think we're a little slow here. I'm gonna keep this. Play the Captivating Crossroads, maybe Radiant Smite the Heartfire hero if I get the chance. What are you doing, pal? Manifold Mouse is so strong. I'm hoping he pumps this guy up and I can kill it with the Radiant Smite. Because like to him, if I were him and I see red green white, I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell? I'm thinking this is a stall game. Like I gotta stop him from doing damage until I can get the Starfall Invocation out. Like, man, I don't know. I don't think he can kill me next turn. If I play the relics this turn, I can't play it this turn. I only have tapped lands. This is an interesting challenge. He's gonna want to get something. This guy, power 4 or greater, or something power 4 or greater before. Yeah. Alright, so I'm taking 5 damage here, but I'm gaining 4 life. Alright. And then next turn we play a Tajik as a blocker, and then maybe we can Starfall Invocation after that. This guy has to swing in. With one Rockface Village and one Hidden Grotto, he has to spend both mana to play a 1 mana pump spell. So I don't think that we're in too bad of a position here. Like he can't pump this guy anymore. It's gonna be a 3/3 trample. Okay, nice. Clifftop Lookouts, bad. I'm gonna play this. Do I have enough white? White, green. Yeah, I have 2 of everything, so I'm gonna do another white. And we're gonna swing in with just this guy and keep the Tajik back. And hopefully he just plays another creature so I can Starfall next turn. He's gonna do a 4/4 double strike. And I'm going to block with everything. Boom, 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 boom. He has a pump spell. He can get this guy up to 7 damage with the Monstrous Rage. And this guy just does 5. Wow. Alright. This might be bad news bears a little bit, but now that I have the getaway glamour, I'm gonna bounce and kill the... I'm just gonna bounce the Heartfire Hero when he tries to pump it. Because in that way I can just slow him down without taking the extra damage from the Heartfire Hero, and then during his next turn, I'll gain some life off the next Tajik trigger, which is a Spark Trooper, 6/1 trample lifelink haste. I'll gain 6 life off of that, and then I think we're back in the game. He gives this guy double strike. Only thing that can kill me, there is not that actually. There's literally nothing that can kill me. Yeah, just swing with that. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna try to Callous Sellsword. We're just gonna bounce that shit. And we're gonna Starfall here. We kill all this stuff. I should have attacked first. That was a bad play. But we're gonna gain 9 or gain 6 back. Be at back up to 9. Now he's in. Like if he doesn't kill me this turn with what is 1 mana, then we're dead. I'll be 2 mana now. Heartfire Hero and then Pump Spell. Yeah, I think that's game. He got a little bit fucked over. I think the Hidden Grotto in this deck is a horrible idea, to be honest. And I don't even need to kill his shit. Yeah, good game. I get the Aurelia, so I attack, draw a card. He's going to block the Tajik, but still enough damage. Good game. All right. So now we are 6-0. Okay. Maybe this deck is better than I thought it was. Like every time I play this, I like open this deck up to look at it, I'm like, yeah, it's a ramp deck, but ramp decks are only so good, you know? But maybe we got some juice going on. I think Tajik is like the ultimate include here. I'm a free to play player, so I am gonna be opening these packs on stream just because they help me out, and I'm like, let me know what you think about this. Like, I personally think like playing a game and buying everything is a little bit, it's like a little bit lame to me. Like, there's a sense of like progress and fun when like you're building all your decks from the cards you're pulling, and then like maybe you can like develop like a cool deck from the cards that you have instead of the deck that's like winning all like all the games and stuff. Man, another mono red. I unfortunately have kind of a slow hand against mono red right now. It's either I play the Fable Passage, or I hold up Radiant Smite for if he like pumps his creatures a lot. I think I might have to do the latter. No, I think, yeah, this one might be lost already. Just drawing 2 7-drops in my opening hand is a little bit tough. This might be the first L of the stream. Yeah, I just don't anticipate him pumping this turn for some reason. Or pumping enough to get to 4. Wow, I was right. Okay. Shove aside's good. Alright, so we shove aside one of the challengers, and then we wait for this guy to get pumped for the Radiant Smite. Alright, this is savable, because we're going to gain 4 life off the Radiant Smite. We are going to take 4 damage, or whatever damage this guy's at, which is a little bit tough. Ginger Brute? What is Ginger Brute doing in there? No, dude. Alright, well, he doesn't have a pump spell, so I'm looking for a or a board wipe here. I didn't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's game. Good game. Ginger Brute's. I don't get that. I don't get how that works in that deck. Here, let's update this. I will update on the L's too. Don't worry. Ginger Brute's an interesting piece of that deck. I'm not really sure what the point is. Is it like a? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, that guy's really. He knows something I don't know because he's ranked 200. Which is really good, and I'm assuming that's his main deck. This is, if I play mono red here, I'm absolutely screwed. But if I play any other deck, I'm like feeling kind of good. Discard? Is it discard? Or heist? It's discard. I'm gonna discard the Nexus. Yeah, I know that's like, I have so many lands in my hand. Why would I do that? Like, I want to make sure that I hit my Tajik. If I can hit my Tajik against discard, I'm pretty sure there's nothing they can do. Bandit's Talent? If they ban his talent, I'm ditching the Trumpeting Carnosaur. It's too expensive. Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, he's going to take the Carnosaur anyways, I think, because that's the only removal I have. The Tajik, alright. And we play this on green because I want to get this Clifftop Lookout next turn. I still think I bin the Carnosaur. Or maybe I bin this Plains now that I'm in a little bit of a weird situation. Also, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the Nexus. Unscrupulous Agent. Yeah, we're going to bin the Trumpeting Carnosaur. If I can get this Roxanne out, then I'm going to be... I just said I was going to bin a Plains. What are you doing? But if I can get this Roxanne out, I'm going to start just pinging his little shitter creatures, and I think we'll be good. This guy has reach, really good against Deep Cavern Bat. Hopefully he uses removal on this Clifftop Lookout. Alright. Virtue of Persistence. That would be good against Roxanne. Servant of the Stinger. What the hell? Alright. So we Roxanne and we get rid of this Deep Cavern Bat, and then we can ditch the Fabled Passage and play the Tajik next turn. I'm not gonna block the Servant of the Stinger. I can let him search his library for whatever he wants, but if I can get the Tajik down, I really think it's game over. And I actually might hold this Fabled Passage. This doubles as a land, this Meteorite, so I'm definitely gonna hold it. And I also, if I play Tajik and he has an exile removal, I can just bounce him with the Getaway Glamour. So, pretty strong. Tiny Bones. All right. It's nice that we have Tajik. I'm going to play the Fabled Passage now. And put it on a white. And I'm not going to swing with Tajik because he can take one of my creatures next turn with Tiny Bones. Alright. Hopefully land and then Ruthless Negotiation, please. Yeah, see, that's... Holding this is good. He won't get to steal something because I don't have anything low enough mana value in my deck for him to steal, but he will do 2 damage, big whoop. But this card, Getaway Glamour, is just like so versatile. I really think it's the key to the format in like any deck other than any deck that runs white and is like a little bit slower. Like Like you wanna have this card. It's good against all the meta players, but we're gonna just play this Beza, gain some life back, and now we get to work. I'm gonna leave back one of these Boros recruits, just so I can first strike down any attacker, namely the Tiny Bones. Oh, did he draw another exile removal? Murder. All right. I'm really okay with that. As long as he doesn't get exile removal for the Tajic, we win the game. Radiant Smite, not going to work against him. We're going to cycle that. Threefold Thunderhawk does work against him really well, so I'm going to start swinging. I got the Swiftblade now. It's a Vigilance attacker, so Vigilance double strike, so doesn't matter what he kills, he's not going to get in with the Tiny Bones unless he board wipes. And there's no exile board wipe, so the Tajic will remain. Smashing. Tex, we are at 7-1. Oh yeah. This tech's like actually really strong. I wish more people were into alchemy so they could like kind of like just appreciate that like an off meta deck's winning, because you see the same decks over and over again, and it's nice to have some new shit, you know. We are at rank, I think that we're at rank 68. We're at 68 right now. I don't know. I don't think this guy's mono red because Gypsy of the Clan Yeti. What's up, dude? I don't think that he's mono red because he's low diamonds, so this might not be the best hand against him. Yeah. All right. I'll take as many lands as I can pull. Black, is he discard? He's black blue. I'm confused. Land. Yes. Always happy with the land. Alright, I still don't know what this guy's vibe is. It seems he's not playing anything now, so like I don't know if I can cycle this Radiant Smite comfortably. He played 2 crime lands though. He could be a crime deck. Is he heist? Yeah, I'm not comfortable cycling this yet. I'm getting lucky pulling lands off the top, let me tell you. I'm going to keep the Getaway Glamour. If he's heist, then like we're going to appreciate having that in our hand. He is heist. Wow. Okay. So hopefully because he's a lower ranked player, he's just going to steal the heist cards out of my decks and not the removal cards. Generally lower ranked players will like see something like a Tajic and they'll say, wow, that's like a game winning card, I'm gonna steal that and play it. Only thing is, a lot of the times like you have to like read into their deck, and if he sees like a Getaway Glamour in my deck, he's gonna know like, all right, this guy's like prepared for heist. If I play one of his big heist bombs or one of his like heistable bombs, then I'm gonna die, you know. So because I can just steal it back. All right, he's gonna heist my library again. I don't think he stole a Tajic, because you're gonna want to, if you play a Tajic, like if he stole a Tajic from my deck, he'd want to play it ASAP, because that's how you get the most value. I will not cycle Radiant Heist. I'm gonna hold it for Grenzo. and I'm gonna play a Roxanne. He doesn't have a counter spell for if he's playing heist like proper like the heist deck. He doesn't have a creature counter spell. He may have a kill spell, but this, even if I do play it, it nets me a meteorite to tap for mana, and he has to use a kill spell to get rid of it. So we're happy doing that. Yep. So yeah, he is gonna do a kill spell. I think it's gonna be the heist kill spell. Desert Deluge. Okay, that's interesting. I'm digging it. The only thing we don't want him to heist from our deck is the one that works with Thunderhulk. Man, what is that card called? I'm blanking right now. You know what I'm talking about. We played it like every other game, and I haven't drawn it, so he could have it. He needs that 6th mana to play it though. So play the Tajik, please. I think that might be game actually. The thing about Triumphant Getaway is that like he gets 2 of these down, all of a sudden I am taking 4 damage and he's gaining 4 life every time he plays one of my spells. I think getting 2 of these in your opening hand is like the ideal for Heist deck, and it is unbeatable because now he has 5 of my cards. No, he's gonna have 6 of my cards, and that's 24 damage over a few turns. Unless I can gain life or remove those, it's like we're pretty chopped up right now. That's not on my watches are just rotting in my hand too. Stop taking my cards, dude. Like the thing is, I also know that he probably has a Saint Elenda of mine. He probably has a Carnosaur or 2. He might have my guess is he has my Nexuses. He might have played this really smart and not taken anything that's valuable. We're going to play the 3-fold Thunderhulk. I don't need to instantly remove any of his threats. Alright, so this guy's going to make 3 tokens regardless. Even if he does die. Heist, Weave the Nightmare. He should have played some of his heisted cards out of my deck. Lootmonger is kind of the piece he needs to start heisting me indefinitely. Just because he gets a treasure every time he heists. So if he does play like a 3-drop out of my deck heist, I probably won't kill it or won't steal it with the Getaway Glamour. Alright, well, I can't steal those. But see, look at all the value he gets from that. He plays a 3 cast spell. Granted, he has a lot of build up, but he plays that, and then he gets 4 life. I lose 4 life, and the important one there is lose 4 life because he's just gonna like keep draining me. Oh, I for some reason, I guess I don't get those tokens. Oh, because it's -5. I see. Yeah, I think I have to play the Restless Prairie and just attack. Oh, I pressed fuck. I don't think it matters. I think this guy's got me. Bro, this guy just like refuses to play something out of my deck. All right. What are you gonna discover into? Alright, he's gonna pull a Lootmonger out of his deck. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna Getaway Glamour, exile this, and kill this. So I'll get the Carnosaur at the end of the turn, and hopefully, what I want to spin into is a Tajik if he has it. Because then I can bring out the Restless Prairie, and I will be swinging for 3 from the Restless Prairie, 8 from the Carnosaur, and then maybe a bunch. Ah man, yeah, he has all my good spells in his deck. I know that. All right, that's a good draw. And we're gonna start going in on him because we need to somehow beat him. If I didn't miss tap there or miss like click, and I got to swing him for 3 last turn, he'd be at 12. Another getaway. Wow, this guy had the absolute nuts this game. So just for context, he has like 10 spells of mine in his hand. He took all the best spells out of my deck, and now he's gonna be swinging for or hitting me for 10 damage every time he plays, or 6 damage every time he plays a spell, and gaining 6 life. So I need to outspeed him. I need to deal 20 damage this turn. Radiant Smite is like another, like, yeah. I think it's over. I really do. What does he have that's 1 cost? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Heist is so strong. That's why, like, every time I build a deck, I think about it. Like, and if he gets that nut draw, like, I can't do anything about it. If he gets those triumphant getaways, like, I don't have an answer for him because the artifact and enchantment removal in alchemy is like non-existent. So we don't have like a tranquil frill back or that exile based removal that's green black. What's it called? Anyways, we don't have anything to really like counter enchantments. And even if we do, here's the kicker with that triumphant getaway. Even if we do remove the triumphant getaway and we don't take damage from our spells, that's a 3-for-1 because we're paying 1 card to get rid of that spell, and we're also we're paying that 1, and then we're also losing 2 cards from our deck. He basically draws 2 of his choice from our deck. It's like that. I really think they need to nerf that card. Like, people have talked about it enough. Like, Heist is a little bit broken for like the power level of like even like larger formats. But like, if Heist is just in alchemy, like how is anything going to top that? You know what I mean? Like, how is there going to be any other meta net deck? You know, it's just too powerful. But also, I do have a lot of decks that beat it, so it's not unbeatable. Here, we are going to, not on my watch, this Thieving Haven. We might let him steal from our deck because we can getaway Glamour, but I think I want him to steal more. I wanted him to have to work for that and hold these getaway Glamours for later. We have a Saint Elenda, so we do have 1 piece of enchantment hate, which is this Invoke the Divine, which is really nice. Alright, swing. He can't counter this. He does have counters in his deck. So if he wants to counter and yeah, I'm just happy he uses that card. I'll take that trade. And I think I might have to getaway Glamour what he plays. Yeah. Hopefully he plays something to get the extra counter on this Aven before he attacks. Yep, alright. So here's why Getaway Glamour is so sick. He plays this guy. I'm going to exile this guy and kill this Thieving Haven. And I'm getting that card right back. End of his turn, I ramp whatever land I want, so I'm going to do a green. But like, look at that value. That's like unbelievable value. So it's just like, in my opinion, a must-have in any white deck that is an alchemy because it just works so well. Grenzo, say here, Grenzo, if he steals a big ass creature, you know we have a getaway Glamour. We can kill the Grenzo plus steal whatever card he took, And he's gonna steal probably a beefy card. Oh, he just took a shove aside. All right. All right. I think we destroy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna exile my Clifftop Lookout. Just because I want enough mana to play a Relic of Rubbabelt. White red. White blue, I guess. And then next turn we have a Saint Olenda. Hopefully we can kill whatever he plays. Triumphant Getaway is not the worst thing here right now because the Saint Olenda has a kill spell for it. But like I said, it's still a 2-for-1 at least. The end is why that was a misplay. Like at this point, he shouldn't care about a 1-2 or how many 1-2s I have in my deck. Like he's just thinning my deck at this point for me. You know what? I don't think I play this yet. I think I play the Nexus, and we bring out the Bone Horde. He may be able to kill it, but you know we have a little engine here that draws us cards, and now he needs to spend cards on it. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident this game. This is a heist game we can win. Triumphant Getaway. All right, so he steals the cards, but he knows I have this Saint Olenda. I don't think he maybe knows that it can kill this Triumphant Getaway. Elegant Parlor. There we go. And does he have a kill spell for it? Man, I wish I had 1 extra mana. I could have dealt with that, or I could have blanked it. Yeah, we can play a 3/3 for free here. If he plays a bomb from our deck, we just steal it. Alright, Omen Path Journey is something we can't steal. It's also kind of a goofy card to have, the Omen Path Journey. Reason I have it is the filtering in the deck. Like, if I pull it on turn 4, awesome. I get 5 lands over 5 turns. And no one's going to remove that shit. And not in my experience, at least. If I play it later, I just get rid of all the lands in my deck. And I'm happy to do that. Because then I won't draw that Lush Portico right there, which slowed me down a shitload. He has a Feed the Cycle. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to bounce that. Yeah, see, I all these fucking lands, man. It's so useless. 3-fold Thunderhawk. Alright. So here, before he does anything, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to exile this shit. He doesn't have a 1-mana counterspell. He gets no... Oh, he should get no gnomes. Oh, I guess it was before the trigger went off that read that. And I'm going to kill this. I'm going to try to kill him next turn. He can... Yeah, okay. Good game. Even though, like, everything went right for us there, like, he still had a pretty close game, which is, like, I know I'm, like, beating a dead horse here, but I just think that, like, I think that heist is just, like, such a powerful mechanic. It just seems like, sometimes it seems unbeatable, but, I mean, obviously they're, like, we were playing someone who maybe didn't know how to use it as well as, like, some of the top players, so, like, it was a little bit more manageable for us to deal with it. But, like, I regularly play this guy's top 6. It was in my YouTube video I actually just released. and I beat him twice actually in the video. Sorry if I ruined that for anyone, um, but basically like every time he plays a heist card, he's not taking a bomb from my deck. He knows what's in my deck. He knows that like I want him to heist me so I can steal the card back later, or like he'll take the less important cards that interact with my board because because in essence they're a little bit more valuable to him because he can't have them turn on him, you know. So I think that's like a really key point for anyone who's like really wants to play heist or like here we have another deck that's a heist deck. It's a really key point for someone who's like interested in playing those types of decks. Is like you sometimes the big bombs aren't always going to be the ones that hit hard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really know if that's like super valuable, but here I could kill this thieving Haven right now. I'm gonna play this Clip Top Lookout. It's gonna ramp me a bit, and also if he could use a kill spell on it's fine. He could steal from my deck. I have a Getaway Glamour. I can steal a card back if I want and kill the thieving Haven. We just want to like slow him down a bit if we can, and if we do that well, then we should be able to get a little bit of a hold on this game. Return it to my hand. All right, so he really wants to connect with this thieving Haven. I think I might play the Clifftop Lookout again, and then turn after that I can Starfall Invocation. Good thing about this, I know I've mentioned it before, but good thing is that if I Starfall Invocation, I can destroy all creatures. If he has a creature of mine, I can get that creature back because the creature card would be put into my graveyard, and I can put that onto my battlefield. So it's just another way to outmaneuver the heist decks, which is really key. So I'm going to keep doing that as much as I can. And because he gave me this extra trigger on the Clifftop Lookout, I will take it. And I will keep ramping. Red. Maybe I should have kept a red up there for the shove aside in case I maybe needed it. I'm not sure. Kind of hoping he plays like a Grenzo soon. Magda, all right. What does he got going on? What does he got going on? So nice, and again, nice thing about the Lookout is it blocks a Thieving Haven. Also blocks Deep Cavern Bat. All right, we know he knows we're gonna block the Haven. It would be cool if he played a spell like that spell he's holding, because then I know it's not a creature. I'm probably gonna Starfall Invocation regardless this turn. Should I? Maybe I just. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this turn. He's low on his hand. I definitely get rid of the relics of Rebel Belt here because I think I'm ramped enough to do some damage. But yeah, we Starfall Invocation, and the question is, do I gift him to get the Clifftop Lookout back? And I think the answer is no. I think he's low on he's low on resources. I'm okay to deny him future resources. So I'm expecting a Grenzo here. I'm expecting a Grenzo into a big bomb. Laughing Jasper Flint is not a Grenzo, and I'm gonna kill that. So we have so much interaction. I think that we're in a pretty solid position here. He didn't have the Grenzo. I'm thinking whether or not I keep the Radiant Smite. I have enough resources to deal with his bullshit. Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle this. I was looking for a land so I can get the Thunderhulk down, but maybe I just hold up interaction. I could play the Restless Prairie or like swinging for 3 damage, but I want to get this Thunderhulk down, and if I can get it down sooner rather than later, like if he kills this Restless Prairie, then we're fucked. All right. So kind of a nice card for him to play against us, and this right here, this is the magic of Getaway Glamour. Ready for this? Ready for this shit? He took my he took my big creature. I'm gonna exile that. Now Vadmir's the highest power a creature on the battlefield so I can kill him too, and then I get the Trumpeting Carnosaur back. End of turn. I put another Getaway Glamour into my hands. Yeah. Saint Elenda is a bomb off the top. We keep that, and I'm going to hold up Interaction again. If I didn't hold up Interaction both turns, he'd be at like 5 health. I think that might have been it might have been an issue. Perpetually exchanges base power with another creature's base power. If I kill this, will that stop it? I don't know. It did. All right. Yeah, I think I needed to do that. And then, you know what? Even though I have gas in my hand, I can build to the board. I'm just gonna swing in. Such a huge punt by me by not building my board later. If he goes to kill this Carnosaur, I can also blink it with the Glamour. And I think that will be game. I think we're already pretty much at game here. Yep, murder. We're going to blink him. Get him back at the end of the turn. Such a versatile card. I really do think so. I think it's just like it can be like the difference maker in so many matchups too. Like against mono red, it's strong too. Against discard, it allows you to blink your own creatures to get more value. You know, it's not the best against discard, to be honest, but I think it's one of those hidden gems that no one's playing, and I think that's their fault. You know, I think there could be a lot going there that people aren't really thinking about. Let's see. We were ranked 68. I don't know if I updated my win-loss last game here, but I'm gonna go 9-1 with that one. I might be 10-1. I don't forget if I updated it last time, but regardless, 9-1, 10-1, like pretty good stat line. I'm not gonna complain about that. I can also check the VOD after and see how we did. But really, I think we started at rank 75, and you can see like how hard it is to shift ranks here. Like I've gone at least 9-1 here, and I haven't moved. What the hell? Yeah, I guess we're 10-1 now. I guess we got a little gift. All right, 10-1. Thanks, buddy. Maybe he's not having a good day or something, and he saw like bad lands or a bad hand and was like, yeah, I'm out. Let's see. Yeah, I updated that. Yeah, and if anyone sees any updates to my decks or has any recommendations, like I'm always wide open to those recommendations. Like I don't really think that I have the best setup at all. I think a lot of the times one of my pitfalls is that I play decks that are good in structure. Like they have like the right I know what I'm doing and I know how to get to the goal, but sometimes I get a little bit like entranced by some of the more fun cards, or like cards that have like a big payoff but it's hard to get, you know. So I think sometimes I get a little bit sidetracked from those, which like isn't the worst thing ever, but I think that sometimes I can improve the deck. So any recommendations are nice. I'm happy to take them. Life gain deck. I don't know if it's bats yet. I will hold the Knot on my watch and the Radiant Smite. I'm just going to keep holding removal. It seems like he's creature based. And I think the Exile based with the Knot on my watch might be good if he has a case. And then this turn here, what's he going to play? I might just play the Relics or the Ancient Cornucopia. I don't have anything to play this turn, so I'm going to play the Relics. If I did have something to play after I play the Ancient, like this comes in untapped, I think I'd do that, but I think we just vibe for now and we keep running shit out. Alright, he did have something. I think I might be in the market for a board wipe soon. That's not good. If he has a dedicated doll maker, we're screwed. Yeah, that's really not good. We don't have a way to handle that. 4. Yeah, I'll play this. Do we keep ramping? I think we do this and then we hold the Not on My Watch. Because we have enough to play the Nexus next turn. Alright, if he has a dedicated doll maker, we're a little bit fucked, but let's just hope he doesn't have it. They always have it. I swear to God, they never don't get it. It's unbelievable. It's like consistency at its finest. I tried playing this deck, or like not this deck, but like a deck that uses this combo, dedicated in 3 blind mice. I played it like 3 times, and I was like, man, like I can't get anything going. Like every single time I get a 3 blind mice, I won't get a dedicated doll maker. I don't know if I'm just like running really unlucky in these games, but it just seems impossible to pull together the combo. Next is Becoming, and then we're gonna, even though the Trumpeting Carnosaur is a 7/6, I think maybe I'll just play the Signet for the 3. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll save the Carnosaur till next turn. And I think that I shove aside his doll maker so he can't make everything indestructible. So in case anyone doesn't know, the combo with the dedicated doll maker and 3 blind mice is you make a token of the 3 blind mice with the doll maker, so you make it into a token, and then its second and third saga abilities are that it creates a token copy of a token. He's playing he's playing a new version. You gotta respect it, but also it is so annoying to play against because once they get the combo down, you can't win. There used to be Brotherhood Ends, and that exile spell that exiled everything with the same name. So those were good counter to these types of decks, but we don't have those anymore, unfortunately. Saint Elenda. Nope. All right. We're going to decline. Saint Elenda's the only thing that can kill tokens in my deck, or kill artifacts or enchantments, and that'd be really nice here, just to maybe slow him down a turn. He could have double blocked and killed the Signet. Anyways, I think we're chalked here, to be honest. I'm going to keep playing just to see if there's any cool ways we could go over this, but I really do think we might be chalked here. Beza is not great in our situation. I think it's just to gain 4 life. Yeah. So he makes, this turn he makes 2 tokens, makes a 3rd blind mice, a 3rd and 4th blind mice, and he draws a card off the Caretaker's Talent. Yeah, not looking good, man. And he's gaining life every turn too. Case is pretty good. I tried to make a token deck. I think Case might have been missing in that. If you get NSF, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel. He's not gaining any more life, so he's not going to make that angel this turn. Yep. My turn. I'm looking for a Saint Elenda. Alright, let's keep going here. Shove aside is good for the Resplendent Angel. I guess I gotta keep pressuring. I mean, I know that he could probably swing back and kill me, but I think if there is a chance for us to win this game, we have to do these types of things. If he triple blocks here, I can shove aside one of them and blow him out, but like I said, there's just his engine's too strong. He's really thinking, man. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep the signet. Like, I don't know, man. It's funny because when I do these streams, I'm playing like sometimes I'll like play like a top level player, or like in terms of rank, like I don't think anyone's necessarily like in like the high ranks are necessarily better than anyone else, because like they're just playing net decks. But I'll play like a top ranked player, and then I'll play a person who's in diamonds, low diamond or something. And the low diamond deck will be different from the top ranked deck, because the top ranked deck is most certainly going to be like a net deck. And I'll do pretty well against the top ranked decks, because like that's what my deck's built for. You know, it's built to counter those decks. But then I'll get shit on by these fringe value decks that aren't in the meta, you know. And I'm not upset about it in like the slightest. Like I really do think that they should like the creative deck should be the ones winning. Let's see. What is he copying? Another 3 blind mice? Alright. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to exile my Trumpeting Carnosaur and kill his Resplendent Angel. He doesn't get the token, and also I get another Trumpeting Carnosaur trigger. Alright. And I kill this thing. I do think we're too far gone, but doesn't mean we can't try. I'm also going to cycle this. I need to hit the St. Olenda. So if I can hit it, I would like to. Nexus isn't bad. I can play the Nexus and draw 2 cards every turn. Come on, Carnosaur. Give me something good. Hitting a Starfall isn't terrible. I could board wipe and bring back the Carnosaur. That's a bad hit. All right, another. I'm drawing all my removal, but nothing to do with it. All right, let's see what we get. 3-fold Thunderhulk is good. Oh, we can outvalue with this card. All right, never mind. I'm not feeling too bad anymore. With this card, every time we swing, we're going to get tokens equal to the number of counters. I don't know if we can outvalue, actually, because he's exponentially growing. But if we can keep sacrificing artifacts with this guy and keep growing him bigger, we have the mana to do it. We could maybe flood the board, and then if I can find the Restless Prairie, we could swing for a shitload. What is he blocking? He has 1, 2, 3, 4. I still, if I bounce this Beza, nah, maybe I'll just trade. Yeah, I just don't know if maybe I want to keep this Glamour for later. I could bounce the Carnosaur on their turn too. But I think my out is this Thunderhulk. I don't have any way to pump up my shit though. I would have to make like way more tokens than this guy's making, which might be hard. Tajik would also be good, because I can play him and build a big board with Tajik, and also get that Aurelia from his last creature trigger, Conjure trigger, or whatever. He's gaining too much life for me to come back. I know that this is still a lost cause, but I'm keeping my hopes up. Another option is milling him out. I gotta think of all the options here, but I'm actually milling myself faster. Look at this shit, man. In one turn, he makes 12 power without playing anything. Return. All right. Oh yeah. Glad we kept that getaway glamour. I think it's glamour. Is it glamour or glamour? I feel like glamour would have two M's. Another option to win here is like, let's say this guy like, he gets up to take a shit and times out. Ah, all right. I missed two big hits off that trumpeting Carnosaur, which kind of blows, but I missed the Elenda and just another big hit, I think. So I guess kind of fucked ourselves a little bit there. Now this guy's indestructible. I like the Season of the Burrow. I think it's pretty good. Another land. So I'm going to keep these guys back as blockers, but this guy's going to probably block a lot with this thing. I got another glamour, man. So we're going to make 6. If he blocks like 6 tokens on this guy, I can pump him up a lot. All right. All right. Boom, boom. So I guess my goal is to have him like, yeah, I need him to go take a shit, man. Like I really need him to go. Like I don't know if I can't outvalue this guy. Yep. Keep making those tokens, man. He should just pump all his tokens with this Caretaker's Town and be done with it. I think he can blow me over. He could time out too if he does this for another hour. Come on, man. You have to take a shit. I swear to God. Ooh. He's going to play a Virtue. All this stuff's going to get huge. Whoa. Double trouble. Let's see if there's any outs in my deck. Oh, stop it, dude. Copy your Caretaker's Talent. I was going to say, if he copied the Caretaker's Talent, he might have milled himself out if he had tried to do that. Yeah, I think that we're a little bit Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. Alright, so we're gonna play this out still, because I will never give up. So I'm gonna take 6 from this Angel, but we will do some cheeky little game in here. Pass the blockers. Block, 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 and block. And we're gonna pump this guy up as much as we can. I don't have exponential growth like him, but I do have some growth. We're getting girthy in here. Don't worry. So we have, that's the last one. All right, he's a 10-10. Not quite big enough to win this game. Dude, how many lands have I drawn? It's unreal. All right, what do we get? Give us a Saint Olenda. Beza. Oh yeah. You ever seen value like that? Alright, so I'm at a 22% chance to draw lands. So everything in my deck is going to be gas. I've drawn all my removal. I'm tired of waiting for him to go take a shit, man. I think we just gotta take the L there. 10 and 2. Damn. That's tragic, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I'm not built to beat a value engine like that. I'm built to beat the low to the ground, fast red deck plus the heist deck plus the discard deck, you know. If I face anything like super different, it's a toss up as to whether or not like I'll pair up well against them if they have a well built deck. I mean, that was a good deck. Good for him, you know. Mike. Man, this would be tragic if we were playing something that was fast. Alright. Now that I say that, I wish we were playing something fast, because now we have 3 kill spells. Alright, I need all the lands I can get to. Alright. Keep going, keep building. He's taking his damn time. Maybe it's heist again. Diamond pickaxe. Huh? Can't say I've seen a lot of diamond pickaxes, to be honest. So I'm gonna wait till he plays something to shove aside it off this diamond pickaxe. Okay. Alright. Well, he's playing a draft deck, I think. Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light. Tithing blade. 2 for 1. I'll take it. And a heist. What the hell? Nexus, and we're gonna Nexus out this cliff top because I want the Saint Olenda to be at full strength. Ooh. A 3/3 Tajik. I'm gonna do this though because he won't get his combat trigger. And if he has another Tithing Blade, the Tajik is useless. So we're gonna do that. It's a shame to not play Tajik ASAP, but blood splatter analysis. Put a blood stain counter on it. He mills a card and then sacrifice it as 5, and then I can return a card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. Even though we have the Saint Olenda, I'm just gonna like it's kind of fucked up when like you have a 4-drop and a 7-drop and you want to play your 4-drop first. And yeah, I'm just gonna play this now. 3/3. I'll draw a card and gain 4 life. Good game. Yeah. Sucks to like not get the 4/7 out there, but Close the culprit. Let's update this. 11-2. We're still cruising, man. Even though we're cruising, like, we started at rank 75, 76, and we only went up 8 spaces. Not too good. We're playing a really good player, 32. He's lower than I've ever been. Lowest I've been is 35. Shove aside does work here before he does anything. Cause it's not gonna be instant speed, so I want to just take him out ASAP, and I'm gonna go for a red land. Yeah, I think I might do a red land just because I have this double red spell in my hand. Radiant Smite's not gonna be as good against this guy because we weren't the starting player, but it will be able to take out a threat that gets too big. Not a Manifold Mouse. Anything but a Manifold Mouse. Or another Emberheart. I needed him to play a pump spell. Oh, man. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. All right. Now I wish I played the white lands. All right. So my question is, do I keep this or go for an untapped land? Do I have 2 turns to survive? I think we keep it. That might be a fucked up decision. I don't know. Yeah, I might have been a little bit suspect. Jeez, dude, he's all creatures. My hand was built to handle. It was built to handle pump spells, but he's all creatures. And of course, he doesn't get his 4th land. Pump him up, dude. Alright. At least we got something out of it. Four damage to the dome. Can I survive this turn with no spells? I don't think so. I really don't think so, but... let's see. Especially now with that. Oh! Oh, what a perfect run out by this dude. Alright, we're taking some L's here. 11-3. I think it might be a couple more games till I hop off. Okay, so immediately looking at this opening hand, goal is to stall and get to Omen Path Journey. I don't think we're going to do much stalling, actually. We'll get to Omen Path Journey, and then we'll cast the Nexus when we get enough lands. Get enough lands to start. What is this? What is green, white, blue? Oasis Gardener. Holy shit. Go off, King. White. We're going to get a white with this one. And I love this card because, like, fast forward 5 turns, I'm 5 lands ahead, and I also have 5 less lands in my deck. So, like, we don't have to worry about drawing too many lands later on. Again, get rid of the lands early on and I'll be fine. Like, I know I've drawn nothing so far, but because he's given us enough time, we're, like, pretty much in there. Why didn't you swing? But we're still, I guess we're going to keep drawing. Gonna burn this guy. So I knew he might have some counter magic, which is why I didn't play the Nexus. Exile you and destroy you. I need to destroy the Thopterist. Even though it's a 2-drop and that was a 3-drop, like, the Thopterist will get way more value. I don't know why I blinked that. That was, oh, it's because I needed to do it to kill the Thopterist. I see. Now I need a non-land. If he has another one of those cards, don't have it, please, for once. He doesn't have the dedicated Dollmaker. All right. You know what it's time for? I'm gonna play the Roxanne first because I'd rather have him counter the Roxanne than the Thopterist. All right, Roxanne. And I'm going to kill this so he can't make a new token next turn. Yeah, we have a 24% chance to draw lands. We shouldn't be drawing too many lands. So okay with this. Kill my Roxanne. I got my value. Used a heavy spell on it. Now we know we can safely play the Nexus. And I'm going to play the Relic so I can get an artifact in my hand for the Nexus. So in case I don't draw an artifact or creature, the Nexus will be able to play this as said artifact or creature for a 3/3. Like I said, we should be going. I'm glad we're binning these lands. We should be hitting some big spells soon. Just because we've gone through, like, look at our board, like, we've gone through our whole deck. He's gonna craft this. I kind of feel bad because, like, we have the perfect answer to it. I'm just gonna see if I can attack with something that wasn't on the battlefield. Not gonna play that yet. It's such a gift because this thing's gonna go away, and he didn't have the combo piece with it, so we don't have to worry about him making an unbeatable, unstoppable full board. Reflection Net, all right. He exiles that, but it's a oh fuck. All right. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, but here's an important little part of the game. We have the combo with the Nexus and the threefold Thunderhulk. We have the mana to play the Saint Elenda. I'm not going to play the Saint Elenda because this comes out for free and it generates a big enough board to win the game on its own. And if they board wipe, then I lose both. So they've shown us they have board wipes. Play the Thunderhulk. Get a 6/6 plus 6 other 6/6s. And swing with this guy and that guy. And we do good damage here. Like, it just doesn't make sense to overcommit here. It's one of the things that like separates someone who's like experienced with the game and not. Is like you don't play stuff because you have it. You play stuff because it makes sense to play it. You know. It's gonna create a token copy. All right. We still just win with the lands though, and this guy. Yeah, I don't even need to play the Saint Alenda. Yeah, we still just win. I also like, I know that we win, but like I literally can't believe we're still drawing lands. Like how many like we have 21% chance to draw lands. Like we just blew through our deck. Pretty good. Pretty good. Still 69. It's the magic number. Text. We're 12-3. All right. One more game. Uno más. What is this? All right. I don't know what he's playing, so I'm gonna keep this. He is playing heist. Glad I kept it. It's a little bit presumptuous to say that this is heist, but I can feel it in my bones, man. I know that this guy's a heister. He's not a heister. No. Don't take the clifftop lookout. The Carnosaur can kill you. Or the getaway glamour. Don't take the lookout. Don't take the lookout. Don't take the lookout. Or take the Roxanne. It's really thinking. I mean, this is a tough choice, but I think that there's kind of an obvious pick, because if he makes me kill him with the Carnosaur, then I lose the Carnosaur, you know. Then my deck's not it has no recursion. I'm not gonna get it back. He doesn't know that, but he's really thinking. Okay, he made the wrong choice. So what's lovely about this little lad is that, wow, he has reach, and people don't realize that. Oh no! Oh no! I feel bad. I'm gonna keep this land on top. And I might play the getaway here and blank this clifftop. If he tries to kill it, or if he doesn't, I'm just gonna blink it and kill his guy, and I get the extra land drop at the end of the turn. Really nice synergy there. And then we're gonna swing in, and then we're gonna play a Roxanne. You don't have to put out the red light. All right, all right, all right. This guy's getting a little bit domed here. I'm not gonna lie. Tiny Bones does not work against Roxanne. All right, the Tiny Bones is a weird play there, but we're just gonna swing. Will I 3-for-1 this guy? I will. I think this is a 4-for-1 actually. And then I'm gonna play this guy. Start building my board. Such an ass card. Like, this is clearly like, when I see this card, I'm like, I don't want to play this card right now. I could make the deck way better by just not running it. Flame, Cash, Yeko. Sorry, I gotta Roxanne you again, man. Roxanne's doing, like, unreal work this game. Now these tap for 2 each, so I can play a Bonehorde Dracosaur. Board wipe would suck here, but we still have so many cards. And, like, what are the odds he draws a board wipe off the top? Higher Claw sucks. Okay, I think that's wraps, because Roxanne's just going to keep pinging his little dirtlers. Target lizard. Okay, yeah, it is lizards. 3 lands off the top. Wow. Oof. All right, maybe one more. We're doing pretty good right now. We're doing well, and we're feeling good. 13-3. You know what I might do? Is I might flip this guy around. I might flip my little mascot around and repost him. Here, what is an image flipper? Flip image online. Choose file. Yeah, we gotta flip this thing because it would look so much better. Yep, alright. Corn dog flipped. Alright, now that we have the flipped corn dog, we could toss him in. I love this hand. We haven't seen Mythweaver yet in any of these games. Maybe an untapped land would be nice. So I can play the Clifftop into Roxanne or something. Getaway Glamour's too good to pass up. Works so well with Clifftop Lookout. It's just like an instant keep. Another thing I noticed is that Clifftop Lookout ramps us into Mythweaver. All right, is he gonna? This is like I guess similar game to last time, but he's got to take the Clifftop. Smart man. All right. I think that no matter what he plays, I just kill the Deep Cavern Bat that holds the Clifftop. Because I really need that card back to get to my my ending pieces. He did slow me down a turn. we get another one. It's pretty good. White again. If we draw a land, we play Mythweaver, and we get 2 lands off the Mythweaver, and then if it's untapped, we could maybe blink the Clifftop next turn and get another 2 lands off of him. We could always just Tajik too and start building a board. He's gonna steal a card. All right, what are you stealing? If he steals a permanent, I mean, we can just steal it with Getaway Glamour. Like, that's just like, he has no idea. He has no idea, dude. All right, ready? Ready for this shit? Ready for this shit? This shit's crazy. Boom, 2. We get 2. All right. And then get ready for the second boom. Yeah, Cruel Claw's Heist does not play well against any of my decks. This guy is just messed up royally, man. Alright, so we get 2 of those. And then we get a red. But I'm not going to blink it, even though I could save it, just because I need to steal my Tajik back. I just realized I could have swung it with my Clifftop last turn, but I didn't. Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light. The blinking's nice because I can also blink like a Roxanne to save it or do 2 more damage or something like that. Play the Tajik, man. It's a strong card. It's indestructible. Oh, that's really good to blink. I need to take the Tajik back though. That's so unfortunate. No, I think I really need to take the Tajik back because I don't have any way to shut it down. Wow. No way. He found a Saint Elenda too. I mean, he's gotta take that, because if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna blink that too. Or I'm gonna play it next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. He's going for the big creatures that he can play, obviously. All right. So I think if he tries to kill the Saint Elenda, it might be more important to keep this one around. My guess is he'll play the Tajik though, or the Beza. Yeah. All right. So I think we were smart to chill on that. Now we get our card back. Now we get our card back. I think we might. Can we swing for lethal here? No, we can't. We can swing for a lot. Alright. Only card that saves in there is a Sunfall, and there's no Sunfall in Alchemy, which is like the best thing ever. Like, having no Sunfall just makes the format so much better, because then you can like You can actually build a board and not have to like constantly think about getting sunfalled. And like my indestructible creatures, which like should be more resilient, don't just get wiped away. I think there's only one indestructible creature in the alchemy format right now, and that is Tajik. Maybe no. There's also that black 4-drop. That jeez, that black 4-drop that can't block or is suspected or some shit like that. This is a Boros hand. I'll keep this for the green. Is it otters? Yeah. Otter. This is utterly ridiculous. Alright. Otters definitely don't have a way to deal with Tajik unless it's bouncing. But I'm not too sussed out by bouncing or counter spells. I'm not gonna be scared though. I'm just gonna play it. Does he have a bounce? Okay. He does have a bounce. I have a Starfall, so what does that card do? That doesn't do anything, man. Green. I will happily build my board for free. It's free money, just like credit cards. If he plays like 1 or 2 creatures here, it might be wise for me to Starfall Invocation so he doesn't like loses all abilities. Oh wow, okay. Does he might have a way to deal with it. He does. All right. Good on him, man. And that's a tough card to deal with. No. Yeah, I think we just Carnosaur next turn. Can we kill it? If we can't, it's nice to get a counter spell out of his hand. Alright. Alright. Apprentice. And Trumpeting Carnosaur. Pretty good draw. I'll take the kill spell. I have a Saint Olenda. If he can't deal with a Carnosaur, like that combo of Accident Prone Apprentice and Shove Aside seems like his best way to deal with my shit from now on, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna have it. I don't want to play into a counter spell. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and if I swing with both, and this guy untaps, so I'll have him as a blocker again. Yeah, it's pretty good. Top or bottom? Sure. Bro just oops me. Did I just get oopsed? Riptide Rogue. Alright, now we Starfall Invocation. Um, lands Hornlock Whale is not bad for us. I just want him to tap out. Yeah. I think he's looking for that land. I guess I'll Carnosaur. I might get countered here, but... Alright. Oh, that's a nice one, too. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. We feel good about that. Feel pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't think there's any way out of this for him. Yeah, especially when he lets that shit happen. What is he doing? Alright, we just hit a land off the top, so we're gonna have to play that. If we get countered, we get countered, but like, also pretty sweet hit. Shove aside. How dare you? I don't think I'm missing lethal by doing this, because I think he definitely has some like counterplay to me just swinging out. I mean, if he didn't block anything, I'd miss lethal, but I think that he has something. Unless his controller pays too. Alright, well, that's not very good. That is not very good. And I'm going to get rid of this patchwork banner. Just take him off of land so he can't. I don't think there's any red wraths in this format, but let's see. Yep. Good game. Ooh. Props to that dude. He survived the Tajik. He survived the Carnosaur. It's just like his removal wasn't quite there for everything else. Like he should take out those bounces out of his deck. Like there are much better bounces if he really wanted that. But I think bounces are kind of bad. I ran it in the deck that got me to rank 35, but like I ran this bounce spell called Path of Tuonvale, which makes their spells cost more, and can symmetrically bounce your board if you want it to. Really strong. But still, sometimes I felt like I was wasting my cards by having that in there. Maybe one or two in the deck's like nice to have. I don't know. All right. Oh shit! I didn't update my win-loss. Did I update it last time too? I think they were 14-4, maybe 14-3, maybe 15-3. If I had some chat going, man, people would be telling me, man, you missed the 14. Alright, Clifftop Lookout's a really good draw. Such a good card. Like, I wish we went first, because if we could ramp into the Saint Olenda, we'd be feeling really good here. I'm worried about a deck that can play what's it called? Play the thing that makes mice, 3 blind mice, and keep playing it. Teysa's a really bad thing to run into. I haven't seen a Teysa in a minute, and it is strong as hell. Fuck, dude. Like my getaway doesn't work on this card too. I have to block. I need to wait 2 turns before I can Radiant Smite it. He did that 4 times. Wait, wait, that was the only thing he did? Is he just mogging on me? I think he might just be flexing a little bit. Yeah, not great. Next turn we can kill it. Although, can I take 8 damage this turn and then 3 extra after that next turn? I don't think so. So I'm gonna exile this. And then it comes back as a 4/4. And then I'll Radiant Smite it. Alright. Maybe that's good. Man, I look at my hand. My hand's kind of ridiculous right now. I need a board wipe. Namely, I need Starfall Invocation. I guess I have 20 life. I didn't realize I had so much life. I might be able to claw out of this. Does he have something to make this guy useless? No, he's just swinging with everything. Alright. Is it worth it to spend this now? I wish it came in untapped. Alright, I have to play my Saint Elenda next turn and kill the Virtue, maybe. I'm taking so much damage, man. Maybe I should have just killed one with the Trumpet and Carnosaur. Maybe that makes more sense. Baze is good. I can't Baze on my way out of this. Do I need to shut down one of their creatures? I think that's the only way I survive. What the hell? I don't gain the life. Ah, good play, man. Fair play. Taysa just dominates, dude. I don't see her often. Maybe I'll make another Taysa deck. Yeah, honestly. Alright. I guess I'll finish the stream. Like, I'm already, like, thinking about my Taysa deck. This is a deck I have her in right now. It's a discard base. I only have one. It's by far the strongest alchemy card in its set. I think that this was in Karlov, maybe. How do I tell? You can't tell what set the alchemy cards in or come in. Let me see. I have a discard deck. I don't know if it's good in this meta. It seems like it'd be pretty good. thing about Teysa is if someone steals it, it comes back to your battlefield. So I think I dump that, and then get a third one. If I can get 3 and like control the game, I think that we're pretty much in business. Kutzel's Flanker is weird. Why do I have this in here? It should be a sideboard card. One more Nurturing Pixie, one more Hopeless Nightmare, and yeah, I'm gonna craft this Beza. Not shoot the Sheriff. It should be Getaway Glamour. Yeah, feed the cycles. It should be Getaway Glamour. Porcine Portent's too strong if you give it to the opponent. And this is good against Heist because they can't kill my Teysa. If they take my Getaway Glamours, and they can't kill it with the Tithing Blade. I don't think they have any way to kill my... Yeah, that's the end. Get rid of that. And feed the cycles. Yeah, I think that might be so strong against Heist. So you get the Teysa down. They can't steal it because it just comes back to my board if they bounce it. So they can steal it, but it'll be like kind of useless steal. And then I have all this removal, not feed the cycle. I need another removal destroy. It has to be sorcery speed. But they have all this removal, but they can't do shit about. Maybe Radiant Smite. Radiant Smite might be good here because they have to wait to play it against Teysa, and it's good against mono red. I'm thinking that this might be the perfect anti-heist brew. Hostile Investigator is not important. It's just early game stuff's important. Thought Stalker Warlock might be really good if I can get some damage on them early. The thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna get damage from other than the Nurturing Pixie. But yeah, let's new brew. I know we said we were almost done, and I was gonna live my life, but I'm not looking to live my life just yet. New brew. The discard, but with a little spin, with the Teysa spin. This could be like unbelievably strong. If I can get it against a high stack Hybrid Heathen, I just want to see how it plays against. We're also 14-4, by the way. 14-4. I don't want to mislead the masses. All the 2 people watching, one of which is myself. All right, 2 Getaway Glamours. Looks like he might be running discard too. Delny. So we're gonna Tithing Blade and then Nurturing Pixie that shit. Thing is, we haven't seen a Teysa in probably like 100 games. So if we see one now, it's kind of ridiculous. That's actually unbelievably crazy. Wait, what? Why 2 in a row? And now he has a way to deal with mine, but I don't have a way to deal with his. So he's gonna hold and then just Porcine Portent it, I think. When it comes back, I can Getaway Glamour. That's gonna be the key to winning this matchup, is just Getaway Glamoring the Teysa. Alright. Bandit's talent. I need to... Alright. What did I play? I should have killed the Delny, man. Yeah, I gotta kill the Delny next turn. That's a good card. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, this is a Delny deck? This is an awesome deck, dude. Why haven't I played a deck like this before? I think I might be winning the race though. The Stalwart Realm Warden is so good. I've played it against it a few times. It seems like a top tier card that people are overlooking. I've definitely overlooked it. Because now I've got 2 spells in my hand that I can't cast. Yeah, maybe I've overlooked it too much. So I block one of these, block the Teysa. He has some, oh, he has, okay. Werefox Bodyguard's also a good, oh shit, I should have good gamed him. That was a really good deck. Good for him. Update my WL. I was just saying, man, like, oh, awesome deck. First of all, awesome deck. I want to copy it. But I was just saying, like, I don't see Taces ever, and they're like one of the strongest alchemy cards. And I just, like, this deck is supposed to not be able to beat Teysa because if you play against Heist, it won't be able to stop you, and you just snowball to a win. Maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe it's not strong enough. All right. So if you got the discard Dream here. Discard, 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 and then swing, and then choose a discard. Doofenward. Doofenward. What are you doing, Doofenward? Bandit's talent. Alright. I guess we get rid of this to Warlock. Kind of sucks. Oh, no. We get rid of the Nightmare because we have a way to replay the Nightmare. Alright. And then next turn, we swing, hit, and make him discard his best card. Oh, we don't swing. Fuck. Damn, he had so many lands. All right, well, yeah, just the perfect draw. You had the perfect draw. No way. Oh my god, you had the perfect draw against my hands. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right, well, I just drew the getaway. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna get rid of his last card. When he plays this, when he plays one of my cards, it'll get stronger, or this thieving game will get stronger. So I can steal the card and getaway glamour what another bandit's talent. All right, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think I have to discard my Aclazats. I might be able to race him though. Yeah, let's just chill. I'm tired of his heisting my deck, so. Laughing Jasper Flint. Alright, well, I guess I shouldn't have spoke too soon. He's going to keep heisting my deck. Alright. Could this be it? Yeah, no cards for you, dude. Does he not have anything to do? Tiny Bones. So if he swings, then he loses. So it's pretty dire that he's done. Pretty good. Thoughtstalker is pretty good. I didn't think about that card at all. Also, I took another L after that game, I think. Right? I'm 16-5. Lines up with my win rates and stuff. Did I get any chats? No chats. And no, yeah. You go first, alright. I'm not going to play the Nurturing Pixie now, so I'm just going to play the Fortress. Charmed. Charmed is good. Lord Skitter's got to go, man. There's no graveyard decks. Hopefully we can scam him out of his hand before he does anything. Too cute. Alright, that's an annoying card to play against. So we Nurturing Pixie, bring back the Bandit's talent, and then oh, never mind. I'm just gonna Tithing Blade. That's a really good draw. And I think I bounced the Tithing Blade. Yeah. I think it's too strong to be able to just like have that removal when you need it. All right. I just got a call, so I think I have to end stream now. But thanks to anyone who stopped by. It was a pleasure. And yeah, take it easy. Have a nice day. And don't commit any arson. Try not to do that. And I'll talk to you in a hot minute. A puppies.